rethreaded the first 2 nuts inside of the frame with a proper tap. It has the right thread pattern. And now I'm gonna be doing the back 2. Now on the back 2, it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but the frame is not lining up well with the nuts that are in there. So therefore the frame gets a little bit in the way when I try to use the tap. What I'm going to do is remount the beginning of the hole on the frame so that it gives me a clear path to use the tap. First things first, I will clean up the threads a little bit just to get them a little cleaner. Nice clean angle. Adjustable wrench to thread my tap in and out, which has a square 3/8 opening basically, and that was a pain in the ass. So therefore I started thinking a little bit more about it, and I came up with a little bit of a contraption. So now I'm using a 3/8 Allen connected to a 10 millimeter socket. It goes just like this, and now I have 2 sides that are 3/8, and now I can use my ratchet. Also, when I'm using my 3/8 ratchet, I don't have a whole lot of leverage. So what I've done is I connected my 6-inch extension to a 5/8 socket, and this will give me the extra leverage that I need. And now it's really starting to bite. This is where it starts to get a little harder, and that's when I apply my jimmy rigged extension. All right, it's clear enough to the point where I'm comfortable using my cordless drill with a 3/8 adapter, and I'll be able to go in and out really fast. And this is what it looks like when you pull it out. You can see all the gunk stuck in there from 10 years of northeast weather. It's one of the bolts that comes with a hardware kit, just to make sure it'll go in and out without an issue. And you should be able to do this by hand without a problem.
Much resistance whatsoever. As you can tell, I can just spin it all the way in all the way out by hand.
Voila. So with my basic toolkit, I ran into a little bit of a predicament. These are 18 millimeter, and these are 22 millimeter. So the 22 millimeters go more towards the front because that's where most of the weight pressure is put on the trailer hitch. Now my toolkit goes up to 18 millimeter, but it doesn't go up to 22 millimeter. But we lucked out with this vehicle because the wrench for taking the wheels off, the lug nuts, is a 22 millimeter. So we can at least tighten them down, and then we can take this to a local mechanic to get them torqued down to the correct specs. This would have been easier to do a hitch with.